So, today we're going to be talking about the conversion of the infamous French rapper, Mélanie Georgiades, whom you may have known as Diams. By the age of 23, she had millions of fans, sold more than 4 million albums, and won numerous awards. You may think that she seemed to have it all, living the life that many dreamed of, but despite her success, she felt unfulfilled and deeply troubled about her life. This is something that made her search for answers, finding new hope and happiness in life in converting to Islam. It took her 4 years to come out publicly after her conversion to Islam. She wasn't sure how the public would react at the way she now dressed, and she knew that not everyone would be kind, respectful, and tolerant. With an open heart and words that don't rap anymore, we shall tell the story of an ordinary French woman in her own words. I used to cry by myself. I had everything. I was that boss, that big businesswoman, but I was still upset. I was still lonely as ever. I sometimes used to cry just like a baby, not knowing what I was doing on this earth. Why me? Why the success? Why this money? These were questions I kept on asking myself. I was always crying bitterly at home, and this is what none of my fans had felt. What people don't know is that I was completely destroyed. I was heavily addicted to drugs, including hallucinating narcotics, and was admitted to a psychiatry hospital. After that, one day, I was performing at my concert and just doing what I normally do. And then suddenly, everyone stood up in applause, and it was completely beyond me. I felt like saying, "Stop. You don't know what you're seeing is just an envelope. But inside, there's nothing. It's empty. It's empty. I'm empty. I'm sad. I don't like my life. I don't even like life itself." I felt like yelling on the microphone, "Stop, stop clapping, please just stop." And 2 days later, I returned to the hospital. It was the medication and the psychiatrist, and they kept trying to soothe my pain with pills. But it was a pain they couldn't fix. A pain in the heart that beat, but was of no use. It doesn't make you cry or smile. It's empty. I didn't want to die, but I wanted to sleep for a long, long time. The pain was big enough for me to keep myself isolated so that I don't hurt others and I don't hurt myself. But this was in vain until one day her life changed while visiting her friend, Susu, who was a Muslim. I heard one of my Muslim friends saying, "I'm going to pray for a while and we'll come back." So I told her, "I want to pray as well. I want to talk to God too." It was the first time that I touched the floor with my head, and I had a strong feeling that I have never experienced before. And I believe now that kneeling in prayer shouldn't be done to anyone but to Allah. It was like 2 mountains fell off my shoulders when I bowed down. Soon after that, she obtained a copy of the Holy Quran and began reading it while on a trip to Mauritius. It was a revelation on the ultimate conviction that God exists. Concerning her decision to wear the veil, we learned that it all came step by step, as she found it weird. She was not ready to wear it at the beginning, but when she learned more about Islam, she grew convinced that she needed to wear the hijab. So, how did she manage the conversion and the scandals that followed, we may ask? Diams explained that one day she was filmed coming out from a mosque. The press and her crew discovered that she had converted to Islam. Everyone lashed out at her. Some went as far as accusing her of becoming a danger for all her young fans. She lost her team because nobody trusted her. She felt that when a young girl converts, people say that either she's indoctrinated or her husband forced her to do it, as if she did not have her own intellectual independence, as if people knew that she was a woman with a weak personality or no character. The public opinion accused her of becoming a danger for the youth. Is this danger to advocate peace and be a nice person and have a family life? We wonder with her. It is sad that they stole a private bit of her life by releasing that picture, but even then, we saw here a woman, larger than life and fully content, to the point that she had happiness in her heart that nobody could take away, neither through taking pictures nor by attacking her. She had faith.